Hello, this is Anthusa Helena, owner and developer and founder of Sollite, Sollite. Sollite's mission is for healing and conscious awakening. Today's topic is about therapeutic applications of consciousness and the explanation in detail of the Integrative Medicine Practitioner Program, which is on this website. When you think of therapeutic applications of consciousness, I want to recall and paraphrase a quote from Einstein. We cannot solve a problem at the same level in which that problem was created. When we can explain or look at that as an illness or a situation in our lives that seems to be explosive at the moment, possibly losing a job or getting a divorce or whatever is being mirrored back to you in your life, because life is your medicine, you want to think about, the way I explain it is, if you created or find yourself in a situation or an illness, and you look at it from you're on an elevator of level 1 to level 10 being the highest. If your frequency and vibration or consciousness was created at floor 1, bringing this situation to you, then solving that problem or finding the answer or solution, the best guidance or wisdom that comes from within you to help you heal or to deal with or resolve the situation in your life. You must raise your consciousness to a higher level to find that answer or solution. So if you're at floor 10, using Einstein's example, that's where you're going to find your answers and your wisdom and your guidance to help you go through your healing process or deal with the difficult situation that is arising in your life presently. We'll get into more detail later on about therapeutic applications of consciousness when we get into the second part of what Sollite is about, conscious awakening. But first, let's look at level 1 of Sollite, which is healing. And with that, this Integrative Medicine Practitioner Program was developed as a 6-month program that within each month you carry and cover one topic, and it builds on a foundation and layer from the basic principles to going into your physical levels, then your energetic levels, into your soul levels, and then finally your spiritual levels, so that you can encompass a holistic medical approach to the healing process. So for more details, you definitely want to log into the website, www.sollite.com, and specifically look at the outline of the programs department, explaining it more in detail. But briefly today, I'm going to go through all 6 months, starting with the first one. The topic of the first level of the first month is a foundational healing process, which starts with color and light therapy. Now, this color and light therapy doesn't just talk about the norm of the colors of the chakras or the different frequencies of colors and lights that you can use in working with the ascended masters, etc. It goes more into the medical and scientific research background of color and light therapy. Think about this. Your cells actually communicate through light, which is called photons. When you think of the nucleus of an atom that's within your cells, you have the nucleus, and then you have a proton and electron that circles around. So the electron actually jumps from one cell to another, creating communication. And with the jumping or synapsing of that electron from one cell to another, it creates what we call a spark of light, known medically as a photon. So you can see how the foundational process of light therapy, color and light therapy, will cover our foundation of the beginning of our work. Excuse me for a moment. Now also, each category of each month will have 5 subtitles within it. Again, explained in more detail in the website. For example, with color and light therapy, we're going to be learning different modalities of how to utilize color and light with your clients or within your personal use and self-care, such as color puncture, spectrochrometry, which actually was designed and the life work of Dr. Dinshaw Gadali, where he researched 400 different medical disorders and showed us exactly where to place that light, that color on the part of the body, and what to use, and specifically what time of day is the best so you can get the optimal effect. And also, it's the foundation of who we are. We are light, and as individual beings, we have a human signature, a vibrational rate that is our own color and light signature, just like your thumbprint. Everybody has a different individual thumbprint. The same with our color and light frequency within each and one of us. The second program is Awareness in the Brain. Now, this was based on Dr. Hans Selye, in the 1950s, endocrinologist and researcher who actually was up for a Nobel Prize for this stress model. It was the stress response model that he developed, which actually shows the anatomy within our brain that creates the illusion, or actually creates the orientation of self versus other, meaning it creates separation. So we learn about that model. We also learn about the 8 brain states, and we go on further on how to be able to rise above or deal with the duality effect that happens. Now, I'm not saying that duality is a bad thing, because actually in consciousness, it is a paradox. We are in a world of opposites. And if we go deeper and deeper into separation, eventually that will catapult us back into unity, into oneness. But there's ways to be able to be open to that duality that will bring us and propel us to that circle into oneness. That is the second foundational program, Awareness in the Brain. The third one, now we're building on a physical level, which is cranial sacral therapy. In this, we learn, of course, the cranial sacral system, which houses our autonomic nervous system and our endocrine system, 2 major communication networks of our bodies. We learn about the inner physician within and how we gain wisdom from allowing that to optimally help us to heal. That is the basic theory of cranial sacral therapy, which was developed in the early 1800s by Dr. Andrew Still, who said the body has inner wisdom to heal itself. So this is what we learn on the third level, entering into the physical realm of this holistic model. The next month is traditional Chinese medicine known as medical Qigong. Now, this we're entering into the energetic field of our being. Of course, because it is a basis of traditional Chinese medicine, we're learning the yin-yang meridians. We're learning the emotional components of each individual organ, that is, emotions held within each individual organ and how to clear that. So that is dealing and encompassing the energetic level. The next one, we're entering into the soul level. It's called heart and soul healing. In this, we learn about the different frequencies and qualities of how to enter through our heart and come into the realm of the soul, because so much is held in the soul for healing that sometimes is often missed, such as our ancestral lineage, our cultural environment, our collective consciousness. These are areas that are held in the soul that also need to have attention if we're going to have a complete healing process. And the last course is called spiritual medicine. Now, in spiritual medicine, we learn to be able to travel or go into multi-dimensional realms of worlds of realities. We also then learn different divine qualities that link into different vibrational frequencies that we can bring in to assist us in many ways in our life, not only healing and awakening, but also manifesting and activating our soul's divine plan, or the purpose that we're here for. So that briefly outlines the 6-month program. Again, each month we delve into one level, and it progresses on by foundation to physical, to energetic, to the heart and soul, and then into the spiritual level, which encompasses the integrative medicine and the holistic medical approach. Now, the foundation, again, of the whole series of healing and conscious awakening is to raise your frequency to become lighter and lighter. So as you raise your frequency and your vibratory rate, then you are also raising your level from floor 1 to floor 10 in consciousness. And you have more availability to the world of infinite possibilities that you can use as modalities, as tools to help yourself with self-care, your loved ones, or your clients. It also is to become less reactive to whatever is happening outside in the world that then triggers you inside, that actually stimulates your autonomic nervous system to go into fight, flight, or freeze response. We become too reactive when our stress levels become too high. So this, in effect, is teaching us stress resilience, and that we don't always have to feel everything that is going on around us. We learn to have discrimination and to be able to process what needs to be processed in the moment, and then let go of what doesn't need to be exciting us or stressing us even more. Because stress is known to be one of the number one causes of diseases that's happening today in this world. So I hope you found this brief explanation and introduction to the Integrative Medicine Practitioner Program helpful. And if you go onto the website and you are an interested person that wants to find more details, but only interested in enrolling as a student, then I offer a free discovery call so that we can talk about it and see if you're a right fit for this program and if it is something that is really in your soul's plan to do. The call is not just for anybody that wants to get a free healing or connect and talk about their problems. That is not what that's for. It's only for serious students that are considering enrolling in this program. So again, therapeutic applications of consciousness will be a topic that we explore more in future videos and instructions that I will be having, and it's more along the second part of Sollite's mission, conscious awakening. So this was a brief description of Sollite, and mostly aimed towards the healing process. I want to also add that everything that I'm training you with, I have been certified to train and teach by medical physicians who develop these programs, and it is all scientifically based as well. And the most important aspect that I am working to get across in Sollite is bridging the gap between medicine and spirituality. So if this is an interest to you, please again, go on, look at the website, see if it resonates with you, and then I look forward to, if it does, speaking to you in person. Have a wonderful day. Have peace and blessings and love in your life always, and smile and be happy. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this video today. Bye for now.